Good morning, Year 2. Okay, we're on Thursday, 4th Feb, and we are continuing with our maths. However, today we are going to be looking at some subtraction when I can get my words out. So we're only going to be looking at subtracting a single digit today from a 2-digit number. Subtraction is always something that we find a little bit trickier in class. So just bear with yourselves today and take your time and try your best. Okie doke. Right, so simple one to start. We've got, let me just get my pen. I'm going to use blue. We've got 13 subtract 7. And here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 strawberries. In class, we do draw jottings and try and draw things to help us. However, now that we're getting a little bit older, I want you to start trying to use different methods to help you get the answer more quickly and more effectively. So 13 subtract 7. And I'm going to talk through now how we can use our number bonds to help us subtract. So if you look here, we've got the number 13 and we've got the number 7. Underneath, we've got 2 arrows and we have partitioned the number 7 to try to help us solve the subtraction more effectively. So here I've partitioned the number 7 into a 3 and a 4, which obviously makes it a lot easier because you can take the 3 away from the 13 and then the 4. So down here, we've partitioned the number 7. If we subtract the 3 first from 13, it can help us with the calculation as 13 is 3 away from 10. And if we look at this, this explains in a little more detail. We're using the number bonds to help you subtract. So you've got 13 subtract 7, which is what you started with. First, you're subtracting 3. Then obviously you get your 10. And now subtract the remaining 4. So you've broke that 7 down. You've partitioned that 7 in order to make it easier for yourself. And as you get older, you just start to do this a lot more naturally, but for now we need to practice it a little bit. Okay, bigger number now. We've got the number 34. Thinking about your number bonds and partitioning, we can try a subtract calculation together. So we've got now 34 subtract 6. So we're thinking about what we know about the number 34 and what we know about the number 6. We know that 34 is greater than 30 and less than 40. We can partition it into 3 10s and 4 1s. You are fantastic at doing that, so you should have no problem. What do we know about the number 6? We know that it's less than 10. It has 6 1s and it can be partitioned into these at the bottom. So we've got 0 and 6, 1 and 5, 2 and 4, and 3 and 3. Okay, let's see what's next. We can solve this equation in different ways. So we can count back from the bigger number to subtract the smaller number. We can partition the 1-digit number to make a bond with the 2-digit number, and we can partition the 2-digit number and subtract the 10s and 1s separately. Here I've got a number line, so we've got the number 34, and we need to subtract 6. So if we do 6 jumps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, excuse me writing, 5 and 6. That's obviously another method that you could use to help you with your subtractions, and you get the answer 28. You can also partition the 1-digit number to make a number bond with the 2 digits. So we've got the 34, subtract 6, and we've partitioned the 6 here to help us with the bigger equations. So the 6 can be partitioned into 4 and 2, which lets you just take away the 4 from the 34, and then you can just subtract the 2. On the number line here, that shows you that there. So you subtracted the 4 and then you subtracted the 2. So you've broke it down into chunks, which obviously gives you the answer 28. Okay, so today we are going to be using the partitioning method to help you with different subtractions. Like I said, it's always something that we find a little bit trickier, so just try your very best and please let me know how you get on at home. Thank you, everybody.